Same sweat glands find under our armpits. So we've also got them in the ear, and they secrete slightly less viscous, oily sweat. And so these oils and fatty acids that are found within sebum and this oily sweat, they extrude from the outer third of the ear canal via the hair strands and the pores. The ceruminous glands are connected to pores at the surface of the epidermis, the outer layer of skin, whereas the sebaceous glands, the sebum is secreted up the hair root into the ear canal. So these oils then dissipate and they spread and they create a veneer of film, a thin coating that lines the ear canal and also the eardrum. And these oils are very important because they are slightly acidic, and the acidity helps to prevent colonization and incubation and reproduction of harmful bacteria and fungi. They also prevent external water from entering the skin cells, so the layer of skin that lines the ear canal, and because it's hydrophobic, oil and fatty acids are, and it also helps the skin cells to maintain their internal moisture, so it prevents the internal moisture in the skin cells that's lining the ear canal, the moisture to rise to the surface and evaporate. But if you get excessive water in the ear, what can happen is those essential moisturizing factors, those oils and fatty acids I've just described to you, they get leached, they get washed away. So first of all, internal water in the skin cells then rises to the surface and it evaporates with temperature, which causes skin to become very dry and itchy. On the flip side, what can also happen is if you have water in there for a prolonged period of time, those oils eventually get leached away. The skin is hydrophilic, it absorbs the water. The skin cells then swell up because it's absorbed, they overhydrate, and they then burst in the membranes, and you get the outer layer of skin is damaged. It becomes broken, the membranes, it becomes macerated, so soft and mushy. This is what's happened in this case. And both of those things then allow, the acidity is no longer in the ear because those oils are no longer present, and then bacteria can then colonize the surface of the skin that lines the ear canal and then reproduce and create an ear infection. So please guys, avoid water in your ears, and that's why I don't perform ear irrigation or syringing. Now, a lot of specialists do, but the recommended guidelines is if you do, try and dry the ear afterwards. So you can dry the ear in different ways. You get some absorbent ear kind of wicks, which I'm going to get some just to see what they're like. So they're super absorbent. Someone's like one of these super absorbent kitchen rolls where they absorb moisture. I'm not sure how effective they are, but they are on the market. There's a technique called dry mopping. So dry mopping is when you attach some cotton wool to the end of a correct, there's like a serrated tip, and you kind of swirl it on in the opposite direction, and then you put it should be done under visualization, so it shouldn't be blindly done, which I was researching something about ears, I can't remember exactly what, and I saw a forum talking about dry mopping, and a lot of people discussing that they don't do it because it's too difficult or they can't see in the ear. That's after